Alright, apps that bypass downtime. Right here. Apps that bypass downtime. Okay. Console. System log. There is still an active connection at 9:57:41 this morning when I opened the Mac. Error. Private. Server private. Okay. Errors. Connection for private differs from current queue. It's always a connection. No such file or directory for parent path. Warning. Identity service. Okay. Still an active connection in downtime and in lockdown mode. And common sharing copy link is always selected, always. So I undo it. 1, 2, 3 do not have boxes. Wi-Fi. Screen time. So screen time is showing Wi-Fi. So that's not working. Screen time is not working again. Focus. Screen time. Okay, screen time is not working again. Alright. Packets moving. In lockdown mode. There we go. Packets moving in lockdown mode. Storage, packets moving, always. .52 GB in system data. This will never calculate. Trash. All right. It will never calculate. Go to screen time again. Screen time is not working as usual. Packets, there we go. always allowed. Activity monitor is 2 seconds. Hello?
Hello, this is the callback you scheduled with Apple support. If you're ready to speak to an advisor, press 1. To reschedule this, calls are recorded for quality and training. If you prefer not to be recorded, press 1.
So QuickTime already has 10 seconds of daily use. Hello?
Thank you for contacting.
Hey, it's Sita, S-I-T-A. Well, you're calling me back because I was at the Apple store yesterday and they made some notes for you to call me back, correct?
Okay, let me take a look at this.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not the previous person I was supposed to. So sometimes, well, the scheduled callbacks are, we, don't automatically know. It just comes into us. So
Okay.
just a second. So you had security concerns about your Mac and wanted to set up an appointment at the store?
Well, hold on a second. I don't want to say that I have security concerns. I want to know what Apple has found because I don't want to play this game of she thinks she has security concerns. I want to know the facts, just the facts, okay? So,
Okay.
the genius documented what he saw yesterday. He knows. It should be in the notes. Do you not have access to the notes?
I'm trying to find them.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, got it. So they want me to transfer you to a senior advisor. Give me just a moment so I can log this.
Sure.
Do you know what software your computer is running on?
10 second. No, sorry, 13.0.1.
Okay, thank you. Alright, able to place on hold while I get a senior advisor on the line.
Thank you. And and sorry, I just want to confirm that you have access to the notes from the Apple Store yesterday, yes? Okie dokie. So right now I'm trying to turn down the volume, but on the phone, and my phone will not allow the volume to go any lower than this here. So I have no control of the phone as well. All right, so packets moving again. Kernel panics. So December the 7th. So last night, while I was at the Apple Store, kernel panics happened at 7:29. There's packets moving again. All of these do not belong to me. I do not use cloud. So more data moving, packets moving. More packets moving in and out of the Mac. Okay. All right, still in lockdown mode. That's that beep is I didn't do anything on the phone, but it beeped. So let's see. No, still with Apple. Oh, data moving right there. Packets moving in lockdown mode, in downtime, and no Wi-Fi as usual. But there's still an active connection. Always. And the Mac does not read using significant energy when significant energy is being used. More packets moving. More packets moving. Tampering with diagnostic. Oh, there's good. My phone has a mind of its own. There's more packets moving. Oh, 310. Stopped. 134. Stopped. 276. 274. 97. 97 IS register. 97. 162. 279. 288. 272. 279. 280. Okay. 308, 195, 96, 97, 96. 95% of CPU, 281, 291, 266, 278, 291, 277. Yeah. Eighty, spin dump, 93, 88, 92, 94, 96. Okay, so that took Cloud Docs appeared first, then System Diagnostic. Okie dokie. So I do not use Cloud at all. iCloud. So it doesn't matter that these are off. Doesn't mean anything. It means they're on. iCloud Mail, iCloud Drive. So I don't have anything on. Okay, iCloud. Family sharing is not even set up, but it's a process in Activity Monitor. So
let you know some more information from here.
okay, and what's the person's name?
Kim.
Thank you.
Okay, then thank you so much for your patience.
Thank you.
So like she said, my name is Kim, and I'm a senior advisor, and I'll be assisting you further from here.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand that you have some security concerns about the computer.
Well, I have some concerns that things are disappearing from my computer. I have concerns that when I type an email, it's constantly being changed as I am typing it in downtime, in lockdown mode with no Wi-Fi. Those are my essential concerns. That's what's actually happening. Okay?
Well, we can certainly help you out with this. Now, because you're saying it is in lockdown mode with no Wi-Fi, do you have a video recording of what's happening so that we can review it?
And I have a million of them. It happens every day, and it happened at the Apple Store as well. And you should see that in the notes from the genius at the Genius Bar yesterday. I went there last night so he could see it and he could document it. Okay, so it happened in front of him.
Okay, well, I can definitely take a look at the notes. What I'll do is I'll send you an email that has a link in it so that you can upload the video that you have so that I can have a look at that as well.
Okay, why don't you screen share with me and I can show you exactly what's happening.
Well, if you're using lockdown mode and you have off Wi-Fi, I'm not going to be able to screen share with you.
Correct, but I can always turn lockdown off. I can switch it off, right?
But you're saying the issue occurs in lockdown with no Wi-Fi, so we want to recreate those settings in order to see the issue.
All right, because I'm looking at it right now, and it's happening right now. Okay, so you want the recordings? of it?
Yeah, so if you use your phone or whatever to do a video recording of it,
Yeah.
and then you can use the link that I sent you to upload it to me.
Okay. So why don't you send me the link, right? You said you will.
Already sent it to you.
Thank you very much. And you're gonna send me the can you send me an email whereby I can communicate with you?
I sent you the email with the link in it so that you need to upload that video to me.
All right, but okay, I'm gonna go to my email right now. Just hold on, please, okay? Okay, so while I have you on the phone and I'm signing into Wi-Fi, do you have access to the notes from the Genius last night?
Yeah, I can review the notes.
So you have access to the notes, right?
I can see notes that they put on the page, yeah.
Great. Does the notes show that did he identify any problems for you?
So I can't provide you with what the notes indicate, but I will review them.
Okay, so you can't tell me what the notes say?
No, I cannot tell you what the notes say.
Okay. Just 1 second, please. Actually, you're the first person that's told me that you cannot tell me what the notes from the Genius bar says. Usually they're able to tell me.
Okay. Unfortunately, we cannot provide that information. If you'd like to make a request in writing, you can make a request for the case code information, but I cannot provide it to you over the phone.
Hang on. It's 66393. Okay, so here's how to send files to us. Okay, I got that one.
Okay?
All right, but you didn't send an email of how I can contact you.
Right. So right now, I don't need to send that to you. If I decide to take ownership over need to continue, I will send it to you, but at this time, it's not required.
All right. So, just 1 second, just bear with me. Okay, so the Genius at the Apple Store told me that he will send me his notes, but I don't see his notes in my email. Okay, I'm just confirming that. Okay, because I specifically asked for his notes and I don't see it. Okay, that's just life dealing with Apple. Okay, so you want information from me, which I don't mind sending to Apple yet again, but let me identify the problems that he saw last night. So, this is what he saw. The Mac says to debug kernel in lockdown mode, in downtime, and no Wi-Fi. So can you tell me what debug kernel means?
So unfortunately, I wouldn't know what that means. It's likely just a process that's running in the background of the computer.
Is it something to be concerned about or no?
No, I don't believe it is.
Okay, let me clarify. Debug kernel in console is not something to be concerned about.
Right. So like I said, I can't indicate whether it is or not. That's something that you're viewing that's more where generally we don't look unless we absolutely have to. It likely is just a process that's running in the background of the Mac.
It definitely is running as a process because I have screenshots and recordings to show that it is running. All I need to know, I don't want to create problem. I want to know based on Apple's experience, and you guys have, or you have resources that you can access because things are disappearing from my Mac constantly, and when I'm typing, things change. When I send someone an email, what I send them is not what they receive. I just want to know.
So that's something that we can troubleshoot, but unfortunately I don't know if this debug kernel that you're viewing is something to be concerned about.
Okay, so you
So
don't.
we can focus on troubleshooting your email issues.
Okay, but you don't know if debug kernel is something to be concerned about. Okay, one down.
Right. So we generally don't troubleshoot with the activity monitor or console unless we're specifically given instructions to use those features. So unfortunately, debug kernel is likely just a background process that's running on the computer.
Right, and agreed, it is a background process. I just want to know if I should be concerned about it, but you are telling me you don't know if I should be concerned about it.
Right. That's not something that I'm aware of, or that would be within my scope of support.
All right. So when I put the Mac in, and that should have been in the Genius notes. Again, like I said, I absolutely asked him to send his notes, and I don't have it in my email. That's one thing that he should have in his notes. The other thing he should have in his notes is that in lockdown mode, in downtime, and Wi-Fi off, packets are constantly moving in and out of the Mac. So
That's expected.
That's expected, the packets to be moving constant, but does the Mac not need?
Your activity monitor is always going to be moving. Processes are always running in the background, whether you're in lockdown or whether you're off Wi-Fi. Your computer is always doing something while it's turned on.
Even in lockdown mode.
Yeah,
So,
it's still doing things in the background.
I understand it's doing things in the background. Got that part. Thank you. What I'm asking about is in lockdown mode, in downtime, no Wi-Fi, visible Wi-Fi, should packets be moving in and out of the Mac? And you're saying that's yes. The answer is yes?
Yeah, so things are always going to be moving. Your computer is always going to be doing something.
So the answer is yes.
Yes, things are always going to be moving on your computer. Your computer is always running background processes.
All right. And then the other one is when I put the Mac in lockdown mode and downtime and Wi-Fi off in system log under console, it tells me that there is still an active connection. So these three things.
So, like I explained to you, console is not something that I installed in, nor will we troubleshoot over the phone.
Got it. Okay. So all of this concerns things that you don't troubleshoot.
Right. They are things that we are not skilled in troubleshooting, nor is it in our scope of support.
Okay. So it's not that you troubleshoot, it's not within your scope of support. All these things that I mentioned, yes, the three things that I mentioned: debug, packets moving in and out, and active connection in lockdown mode. If you don't troubleshoot any of those, why did the Genius send me to you guys? Ah, okay. So why am I sending things to you? Why are you asking me for stuff? Sorry, I just need to find out if you guys
Because
don't.
you asked me to troubleshoot with you your emails, and like I said, I can help you with troubleshooting the emails, but now you're asking me questions outside of what you were describing with your email, which is not something that I can support.
Okay. So I mentioned the emails as an example. But when I went to the store, the Apple Store yesterday to speak to the genius, I specifically identified the three problems and I asked him to make notes of it. And those are the three things I want to stick with. Nothing else. Okay? Just the
Okay,
debug.
so we can focus on the email.
No, no. Why? Why do you want to focus on the email?
Okay, so that's something that I can try and help you with is what's happening with your email. So like I said, I just need a video of what's happening so that I can see it. Because if you're not connected to Wi-Fi, we can't use screen sharing.
So I did not record my email. What I recorded was debug, packets in and out, and the active connection when the Mac is in lockdown mode. And as well, I just checked my email, so obviously I had to join a network. But I don't want to. I don't want to divert. I went to the Apple Store yesterday for specific reasons. I want to stick to those reasons. But you're telling me I don't want to divert to email. You're telling me you do not address or support debug kernel packets moving in and out and the Mac having an active connection when it's in lockdown mode and Wi-Fi is off. So if you don't support those three, I don't understand why we're moving forward. Should we move forward or not?
So it's probably best that we don't move forward if that's all you would like to troubleshoot at this time.
Yeah, that's all I'm interested. I just want to know what if they're expected behavior or not. The genius thought they were not expected behavior. That's why he sent me to you guys, or he escalated the matter to you guys because he thought that they were all problems. But now I'm talking to you, and you telling me you guys don't support these problems.
Right. Unfortunately, these are things that we generally do not troubleshoot, nor would the average customer be looking in these areas. So it is without our scope of support. If the genius starts feel that there may have been an issue, maybe it's best to continue troubleshooting with them.
Well, they cannot troubleshoot any further because the Mac has been wiped 4 times already. So that's why they sent me to you because they can't do anything else. They did the maximum that they could do, which is to just wipe the thing. Nothing migrated. They just wiped it and asked me to start from fresh, which I did. But I'm looking for a solution, at least an explanation of what debug kernel is and if I should be concerned. But one, you're telling me you don't know, or that maybe it's just a normal everyday process. But I need a definition. Are you able to do some research on that to tell me what debug kernel is?
Okay, so I've tried doing some research on it, and unfortunately we don't have any information or literature on it.
Okay. And again, just to clarify, but you don't know if it's a problem process, because I'm thinking if the word debug comes up and it says debug kernel, I'm thinking problem, but it doesn't seem that it's a problem to you.
It does not seem like there's a problem. If there is anything else you would like to troubleshoot, I definitely can help you with troubleshooting it. But I feel like we've gone over this enough now that I've answered all your questions here.
No, you are correct. I am just saying that the genius sent me to you guys, identifying 3 problems, sent me to you guys, and now you're telling me, nope, can't do anything. That's all. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You have a good day.
Sure. Alrighty. I'm sure Stalker is listening. So there's debug. This is what debug means. The debugger runs on the host computer and the code being debugged runs on the target computer. So they wouldn't want to give me any information, but that's what it means. And then immediately I get disconnected. That should be in the notes, but he didn't send me the notes. So here we go, debug kernel. I got a million of them. This is what I showed to the Apple Store last night. Debug kernel, and there's packets, and that's totally correct, Sita. This is what should or should not happen. This page is using significant energy. Constantly packets moving in and out in lockdown mode. Always an active connection, which I showed last night to the genius. An extension, copy link is always selected, and these boxes are missing, which is everyday thing. So close that. And this is my conversation with Apple yesterday. So this one has no sound, but I'm going to play it. This is when I open the Mac. So this is what I'm showing at the Apple Store. Downtime. How long has this been happening? I'm explaining to the genius. A long time. And then I got disconnected. There we go. So every time I talk to Apple Chat, I get disconnected. Still at the Apple Store, still there. 6:59. I had a 6:45 appointment. And I'm explaining that Safari is not in the dock. Safari bypasses downtime, as does Find My, Home, Siri, Mission Control. Explaining to him, these apps also bypasses downtime. And the idiot didn't send me the notes. There's debug kernel. I'm explaining to him. He as well does not know in quotes what debug kernel means. And here finally someone at Apple on December the 4th explained what debug kernel means. I read it to the genius. He had to go talk to his people. So when on that day, immediately I got disconnected again. Debug kernel, nobody wants to touch this one. I'm explaining packets to him. Packets are moving in and out of the Mac. When the Mac is in lockdown mode, downtime, etc., etc. There we go, packets constantly moving in and out in lockdown mode. Show that at 7:01 yesterday to the supposed genius. Active connection. Show that to him again. (7:01 p.m. and I showed him there is still an active connection when I restarted the computer in front of him. Stop recording. Okay. Because he wanted me to do something, or yeah, restart the computer. He wanted me to restart the computer. Okay, a lot of blue. Okay, so let me confirm that. So Genius Bar appointment yesterday at 6:45, and the idiot did not send me the notes, although I asked him a million times. This is the 7th. If you need yesterday again, 16:14. So yeah, there he scheduled a callback from the from the other genius I just spoke to. They'll call me at 10 o'clock. That was a call from when the phone rang. Okay, so go here, go to recording number 2. So this one should have sound. Let's see, 25 minutes. Ooh.
And see what's going on, and they'll be able to take over, which I think is what needs to be done.
They didn't do that. I didn't know they could do that.
There's a way to do that. Apple Care can do that.
Really?
So yeah, so they can actually get into your computer. But essentially what they do is they get access to your computer, right? And they'll be showing you with a mouse. So click here, go there, go there. They have the ability to do that. So if they haven't done that, what I'm going to suggest is, I'm going to put that in the notes as well.
Okay.
Because we're not going to erase it today.
Yeah, but I don't want you guys to see, the packets should not be moving in and out.
Yeah.
Not in lockdown mode.
Yeah. So
Okay.
so what they can do what's called a data capture. So they can observe your
Okay.
computer.
So if it's capture data,
Yeah.
which I've done capture data,
Okay.
but they have not said click the, yeah, you say click this, click that to get capture data. I've got the capture data.
Okay.
The last time I spoke to them, they said to go to Apple Security.
Okay.
Talk to Apple Security. Now, why would they send me to Apple Security? Hold on. I have this is my last email with Apple. Based on the details you provided, and this was 2 days ago, right?
So I
December
should.
5th. Here, report a security and privacy vulnerability. So they're seeing it as a security. You read this and tell me how you interpret it.
Yeah, report as security or privacy vulnerability.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just trying to say. I think that's the same.
More packets moving. Always. It doesn't stop.
And there's nothing running right now.
Well,
Yeah.
there shouldn't be, but there
Yeah.
is. The Mac says there's still an active connection.
Yeah. Sorry, give me a moment. I just
Sure.
want to see. And it keep getting disconnected, right?
When I talk to Apple Chat, it's disconnecting me constantly.
Okay.
And which I showed you the screenshot, right?
Yes.
Which I can bring up again. Disconnect. See? Apple support isn't currently available.
Yeah. And you were just talking to someone like
And
a
this
few
is
minutes
today,
earlier.
yeah, this is just today. Every day it happens. I can't connect to Apple Chat.
Okay.
Or it used to be Apple Chat wasn't showing up as an option. So I had to call Apple and explain that, look.
Yeah, you have to talk to someone.
Yeah, there's too many problems.
Yeah. Well, so I mean, okay, we've done the reinstall multiple times.
Yes,
Four times to be exact.
yes,
From what I see, it's been done twice.
yes.
But again, you did it before with Apple support.
Yes.
So you said you wanted me just to document this.
I want you to document what you are seeing, and I want you to tell me what you interpret this to mean. Because what is kernel debug? Or debug kernel?
Let me figure that out.
Okay.
Let me figure that out.
It's
as well.
debug kernel. I'll show you. Want to see the screenshot?
Sure.
There's a whole lot of them. I have a whole lot. This one. There.
Yeah, let me look into that. Give me one
Okay.
moment. You may want to have a seat just to.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and figure this
Sure.
out. Yeah. And I just wanted to see one of the one that shows the on the activity monitor. If you open up the activity monitor again,
Yeah.
you just see the
Packets
the
are always moving. Always. In lockdown mode. Look, it's locked down.
Yeah.
But remember, their console says that there is still an active connection.
Yeah.
And when I brought in the computer, I had just logged in, right?
Yes.
I restarted. So it should not have an active connection.
And you don't use like a VPN or like there's no like profile.
Not that
or anything?
I'm using,
Yeah.
but my Mac tells me that it's syncing. I have so many logs, I don't want to bore you to death.
Okay.
But it tells me it's syncing. The device is syncing. It gave
But
hold on.
does it show that right here? Oh.
Centigene. This is what it tells me. That my device, OS variant check indicates this device, again in lockdown mode and no Wi-Fi, is an external device. There's an external user, yes. External user is 1.
Yeah.
See that?
Yeah.
And there's always an active connection.
Okay. Okay, give me a moment.
Sure.
I need to try and figure this out.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go through some. Articles. Yeah. Yeah, and this has been constantly going on for a while.
Yes,
Right?
it's been going on for a long time, and Apple's trying to fix it. And here, look, I have sharing. There is it. Sharing is always a constant. This I sent to Apple.
Yeah.
See that? It's always sharing, constant. Constantly sharing. But I don't share.
Yeah. And you use your computer just for basic things. You not do like what do you do on your computer? If you don't mind me asking.
Email, YouTube, that's it.
Email and YouTube.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay, and this is what it tells me, sorry. It tells me that there's 2 equal instances have unique, unequal identifiers. There's 2 connection that has the same extension or has the same identifiers. It keeps
Yeah.
telling me that all the time.
Okay.
But there shouldn't be 2, there should only be 1.
Yeah.
Sorry, what's your name?
My name is Tap. Tap. T-A-P.
TAP, okay.
Yeah. So what I'm doing right now is I'm
Okay.
just going through the history. I just need to know exactly what was going on before.
Okay. Now, if you're interested, I'll tell you, there should be a whole lot more data. But a couple months ago, I decided to change my Apple ID.
Okay.
So everything, all the files previously has been erased, Apple told me.
Okay.
Once I
So,
changed my Apple ID, because I was having so much problems.
okay. So right now you're on the new Apple ID.
I'm on the new Apple ID.
The new Apple ID.
Yes.
Okay. Because I'm just going through. This was like in March.
March? Oh,
I
you
think-
still have...
Yeah, we have all the records from
Oh,
when
then you have the old one then. Okay, because they told me it's gone.
So I'm just going through
Okay.
all the notes from the beginning.
Okay.
Because you're saying you were, I guess you requested to have the computer erased.
Yes.
Because half your stuff was gone, and this is all still going on. Like
Yes.
your information still disappearing.
Everything came right back. It's
Okay.
on the console log tells me there's a restore of a template. And I never migrate anything, but everything came back.
Okay.
There's no change.
Because the last two technicians you saw,
Yeah.
I mean, they did everything we can do in terms of the erase and install.
Correct.
But
There's nothing
don't
else
know.
they can do. That's what they said to me.
that's all we can do. Yeah. But
Yes.
what I'm trying to do is just to try to get to the bottom of the issue. Yeah.
Okay.
Can you give me one moment?
Yeah, sure.
Just one moment. I'll be
Sure.
back.
Have you checked in for an appointment? Your name? Olivia, you are now checked. Because you're sitting there and I'm like, she's holding her computer. I will most likely make a case that she's not here for Olivia, what I'm gonna get you to do, I'm gonna get you just right over here. Olivia, what's bringing you in today?
I want to activate her.
It's for police. They can change this.
What? I'm back there. Oh, you're here. I just kept on going. It's the same thing. Honestly, always I was at the radio center. Oh, that's okay. They always tell me, go to the areas. I do the same thing. Oh, I know. Honestly, the flexible. Yeah, exactly. The inflexibility is pretty over. That's the best thing to up. But then when I get other people, then oh, well, I'm glad. We're gonna say, oh, it's yeah. I'm happy to help. Yeah. I mean, even though I talked to LJ, yeah. I am slowing down, but I don't know why I'm still having high numbers, but I am slowing down. I used to average like 50 phones a day. Now it's like I'm doing like 8 or 7.
Hey, how are you?
How can I purchase this?
Yeah, I can cash you out. How's it going?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Keeping in mind, you do have a signal.
Did you know that you could scan your own things out with your phone? You can scan it and go. You don't have to try to find one of us.
No.
Yeah, well, you can. So next time, if we're really busy, because it's the holidays or anytime, you can just scan it and go. How would you like to pay?
On credit, please.
Cool. You have that here? We could try tab.
Alright, I'll try that at next time.
First name, last name, and email.
For the receipt?
For the receipt and for the warranty. You've got a 1-year warranty, so keep that in your email, okay? Because if it stops working, or the cable stops working, you can always swap that out under technical support, okay? As long as it's not physical damage. So, you know when the cables get a little bit turtlenecky on the end, like a little bunch?
Yeah.
That's maybe when you want to come in and have it traded out, because before it's okay.
Okay.
Cool?
Understood.
Yeah.
Everything's good.
You good? Cool, Nick. Can I grab you a bag?
No, I'm okay.
Have a good day. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, bye.
So that's at 6:56 while I'm at the Apple Store. Kernel panics. Folder happened.
So those don't belong to me.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I was just consulting with one of my leads just
Okay.
to see what we can do, but everything we've done is what we're supposed to
That's
do.
right.
And
That's what Apple told me.
yes. And now, so what me and my leads were talking about was, see if we can get you in touch with the senior lead, like on Apple Care, which you've done already. I think you've
Well-
called Apple support multiple times.
Okay,
Yeah.
so pause for a minute.
Yeah.
I know when I bring it here, and correct me if I'm wrong, when I bring it in here, the only thing you guys can do as the ultimate fix is to wipe it.
It's to erase and install. Yes.
Right, so we've
Yes.
done the ultimate,
You've done that.
right?
Yes.
So there's no more you can do beyond that.
Yes.
Okay, so I went to Apple, I've spoken to Apple many times. This is what they said that last time on December the 5th, 2 days ago,
2
right?
days ago, yeah.
Which I showed you. There's a case
Yeah.
number, and
No.
it says I have to go to developers.apple.com. He didn't even send that
The
link.
link.
He didn't
Yeah.
send it, but he mentioned that. Go to developers.apple.com, and he said he wants me to go here and report security and privacy. Why would he say that? Based on your notes, why would he say that?
It doesn't make sense to me, to be honest. Because from what you're using on your computer for, you're not a developer, you're not a software developer, right? So that doesn't make sense.
So why would
don't-
they're making me go around in circles. Why would I go there?
I think what we should do is, again, it's a little bit difficult because you've talked to so many people.
Exactly.
You've dealt with so many
Right.
tier twos. You've spoken to many agents on the phone. But
Right.
we need you to get in touch with a senior leader that can take over the whole case.
Okay.
That's what we need to do.
Okay.
And all I can do is I'll document everything you told me, everything you showed me.
Okay.
I'll document that, and also supporting with all the other previous visits you've come, like, because this has been going on like since March, from what I see, yeah.
It's been going on for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've March, April, May, September. In September, he came in a couple of times.
Yep.
From 6th to 9th, 16th, 27th, 29th, October, November, December twice, in November twice. So I'm trying to sort of like summarize everything and
Okay.
see, because what we want to try and do is to get one senior technician that takes over, and then is the only person we deal with.
Okay.
Because the big problem is when you talk to so many people, one person tells you something, oh, you gotta do this. Oh, I've done this already.
Right.
And then you talk to someone else, you gotta do this, but the other person told me to do that. So I can understand how it is from your side of things. Like,
Please, yes,
yeah,
thank
because
you.
you're getting sort of like the run around.
Okay, so am I going to, let me pause here. I'm going to ignore this guy who says,
I don't. Yeah, this. I don't think there's anything they can. The developer's website. There's nothing they can do. You're not. You're not a
Thank
software
you.
developer.
Thank you.
If I were, I would ignore that. I don't
Ignore
think
that.
that
Oh,
helps in
thank
any
you.
way.
I agree
We can
with
just
you.
keep it for your records,
Yeah.
just to keep. I mean, we have it anyway. Yeah.
Okay.
We have it anyway. But
Okay.
what I'm gonna do is I need to set up a support call.
Okay.
So but when you get a support call, right, you get a tier 1 technician,
Okay.
but they have to escalate it to
Yes.
a senior technician.
Okay.
And then I'm putting everything in the notes.
Okay.
Everything you told me, all the steps you've taken, the reinstalls you've done multiple times. That this is what's been done.
Right.
So they have to do a data capture. And I know you said they've done that.
Yeah.
They've done, but we need a senior technician to take over that, and they have them actually do that.
Okay.
Because I think I hate to be the one to say, okay, Apple support, which you've talked to Apple support again. But I think if we get one person that takes over the whole thing, it might be a better experience for
Okay.
you. Because it must be frustrating, just getting the runaround again.
Well, one, Apple is giving me the runaround, which is a full-time job, really, because I
Yes.
have to go from person to person.
Yes.
And then when they give me incorrect information, like this one here,
Yeah.
and he closed the case,
Yeah.
which means I got to start fresh. So let's identify what the problems are. One,
So, yeah. So one of the things, one of the first things you mentioned was the packets that are constantly moving.
constantly, yeah.
Constantly moving.
Yes.
Showing up the.
Yeah.
Yeah. You said your information disappearing, like some of your stuff.
Okay.
Is that-
So all of this happens when it's in lockdown mode, downtime, and no Wi-Fi, right?
Okay.
Number one, like when I brought the computer here, I showed you that I had to restart it. When I
Yeah.
restarted it, it never asked for a password.
Okay.
One.
Even
That
though
you
you
saw.
set up a password. Yes.
It never asks for a password.
Yeah.
I do set up a password. Watch. Hold on. Let me confirm to you
yeah.
that you want me to show you that it's set
Sure.
up?
Yeah. Let's try it again.
Let me show you. So I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna do that. Okay. See,
Yeah. So
it
then,
has a
yeah,
password.
So there is a password.
Good.
Yes.
So it does have a password. Hold on a minute. So it does have a password. So my thought is, and you correct me if I'm wrong, when it restarts,
Yeah.
be it in lockdown mode or any mode,
Okay.
it never asks for a password.
Okay.
It should always ask me for a password to get back in the computer.
Yeah. Like so, what if you even just do like a sign out?
Want to see it?
Yeah. If you just like sign out. Yeah. If you sign out, so not shut down, but just sign out. Right.
Oh,
at
just
the- at the
log out?
bottom.
Just log
Yeah.
out?
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
Okay, so that's one. That's recording number 2. Let's see packets moving in and out. Ooh, always. So let me do that. Email. And there's always a loading that happens there. So I'm going to sign out. Please wait. Always please wait. Packet still moving. Okay. So this is what always happens. I go to Wi-Fi and my Mac automatically joins the Wi-Fi. Auto join. Always. Remove from list. And it blinks. It doesn't go smoothly. It just blinks. It's never smooth, which means something is up. Of course, and so I go back to sharing, and already I did this at the beginning of the recording. It turned itself back on again, and that's a constant. I undo it again. Okay, let's check this one here. Game Center, I'm already signed into Game Center. That packets are constantly moving in and out. Alright, so let's go to the last recording. Was the system diagnosed? close this, close that, and recording number 3. So he had me restart the computer a couple of times, log out, restart. So now we're at 19:31:55 or at about 7:30 p.m. So I start recording again. This one has sound, but every time I shut down, recording has to stop. So here we go, play.
There are 3 things, right? Downtime, lockdown, no Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
The other thing is when I put it in downtime, so here's screen time, and it's in downtime, not scheduled, but downtime. When it's in downtime, this is what Apple Chat had asked me about today. These apps bypass downtime. I can never put them in downtime. Safari bypasses downtime all the time.
Yeah. And these are all like built-in. These are also
all
like
Apple.
generic app. Yeah.
These are all Apple apps, and they should go in downtime,
Yeah.
but they don't.
Okay. I'm gonna make a note of that.
And same thing with utilities. Keychain, system information, voice over utility, and migration assistant will never go in downtime.
Okay.
Do you want the ones in here? These ones never go in downtime.
Yeah. So I captured all these.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's 1. There's still an active connection. 2, packets are always moving.
Yeah,
The same 3 things.
Yeah.
Hold on. What's the other one? Debug kernel.
Yeah. I'm gonna put that as well.
Right, and I can show you. I have it every day. Oh no, that one. Right, and you can, if you want, I don't know if you want a screenshot of that one. I've got a million of them.
Yeah. No. I just put in notes. Yeah.
Okay.
Put in.
Did you find out what debug kernel is?
So that I couldn't get any like definitive answer on that.
Okay.
That's something that I have to just check on my own, just to figure it out. On the Apple Care Senior Technician, they will have constant access to that. They would know a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have downtime. We have debug kernel.
Yeah.
We have packets moving in and out constantly. I can't stop them.
Yeah.
And how do I get rid of that active connection? Right. Oh, and I showed you the other one.
Yeah.
Oh, look there. See, packets are always moving. It never stops.
Yeah.
And the other one is this here. I don't know if you want to take a screenshot of this one.
So it won't let me take screenshots. Yeah, I have to type
See?
it.
It says this device is external.
Sorry, where am I looking?
See, this device is external.
Okay. So that's under the console.
Hello everyone inside the beautiful Apple eSIM.
Right, and it tells me there's an external user.
One moment or 2. We're going to begin a Today at Apple session, a quick tip session, 15-minute session.
So what I did, I had to sort of like summarize it, and also together with some of the processes we've done in the past.
Okay.
And like I referenced some of, because I have all the case numbers from all the times you've contacted Apple support. So so we have a history. We have a history of that.
Good.
So one of the things I said was I set up a call with Apple support and have it escalated to a senior technician.
Good.
Who will take over the case.
Okay,
because
good.
they have the ability to do that.
Okay.
And my hope is that this will come to an end. You don't have to constantly run into this.
Let me just ask you final question, right? The things that I've identified, packets constantly moving in lockdown mode, and downtime and no Wi-Fi. Is that expected behavior or not?
So so based on how your computer is set up, I don't think it's not normal in your situation. Considering what you use your computer for.
Right.
You don't have, like, you're not a developer. You don't do like any like like any extensive like graphics or anything in your computer.
You got it.
So in this particular case,
Yes.
it's not normal.
Thank you.
This particular case is not
And I have
normal.
no, that I know of, I've downloaded nothing on the computer, okay?
Yeah.
There's no, all the apps belong to Apple.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's not expected behavior.
Yeah.
Is this one here?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm going to have to take my next appointment. I just
okay.
wanted to make sure we are everything is all
Okay,
good.
what
Yeah.
we identified, those are problems, though, right?
Yeah, and I got,
This is a problem, right?
Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
And debug kernel obviously is a problem.
Yeah.
All right.
And I
so
got,
10 o'clock tomorrow.
10 o'clock tomorrow, I set it up.
Okay.
And then everything is well documented. Like I said, there's a whole history
you.
of all
Thank you.
the cases. I think I'm confident once someone takes over Apple support, they'll be able to get this figured out.
All right. Well, thank you very
Okay.
much. I really
No-
appreciate it.
no
You're
problem.
sending me an email of that note, of those notes, right?
Yes, I'm gonna send it to
Yeah.
you.
You have my email address?
Let me just make sure I have. That's this, right?
That's the one, yeah.
That's the one.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
Really
No
appreciate
problem.
it.
Yeah.
10 o'clock tomorrow.
10 o'clock tomorrow.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, no problem.
All right, 10 o'clock tomorrow, which is today. I got the phone call. He said he was going to send me the notes. He didn't send me the notes. That's what it's like dealing with Apple. He didn't send me the notes. Okay, so here's where I am right now. So it's now 11:17. Do a couple of things. There is always an active connection, which I've already documented previously when I opened the Mac. I have also confirmed Mac is in lockdown mode. Come on, oh come on sharing, because copy link has been selected again. Come on Luca Dallabona, you're listening. Luca Dallabona is stalker. Luca Dallabona of archaeologyvacations.com. Come on. There's sharing and then there's the other one. Come on, we're sharing. Because copy link has been selected again. It's always selected. Every time I deselect, he selects it again. Okay, let's play. Go here. Screen time. Okay, sharing. It's not selected because he undid it. Because there's a syncing of computers. Okay. Okay, so screen time. App usage. 1 hour 22 minutes. Okay, 1 hour 22 minutes, and then this is what is accounted for. So they're not congruent. I don't see other here today. Go to app limits. I do not use cloud. App limits is off. Yet here we go. Other. This is 0. It should not be there because there's lots of zeros. Apps with lots of zeros, no usage. Why is this particular one here? It's because it's being used. Okay, websites. 15 seconds here, 3 seconds here, 15 seconds, and it's always my Gmail account. Always my Gmail. So today I am not seeing mobile mail. Let me check. There's 15 seconds from my Gmail, although I was in my Gmail account for much longer than 15 seconds today. Okay, because I have to check out the emails from Apple. Okay, so no mobile mail today. Close that. 48. Cloud Dock is mobile. Okay. Private is not supported on this platform. Private is a fault. Connection for private differs from current queue, in lockdown, in downtime, no Wi-Fi. There we go. Cannot map two processes with the same identifier, private, because the Mac is synced. Okay, and here we go. Wire packets moving in and out. They need an internet connection, an active internet connection. That's why they keep moving in and out. This is upload number 115. This is my thumbnail. Debug kernel is to connected device. That's what debug kernel is, that Apple refuses to answer. Packets moving in and out. Yep, you need an active connection. You must have an active internet connection. That's totally correct, Sita. And then my phone is constantly connecting to other people's devices. Hotspot. There's mobile mail when I never use mobile mail. Command center, missing description. Debug kernel. And this is on December 5th, 2022. Debug kernel. Debug kernel, creating an XPC connection. No, it's not kernel, it is NB agent. There's a connection when there shouldn't be a connection. Debug kernel for iCloud, and there's more connections, and it's Apple SBD debug. Debug again. So 218 packets for this host with using an unknown unsupported protocol. 696 fingerprints loaded. Debug is urgent. Nobody wants to attend to debug. Okay, unable to open device. Operation not permitted. There's packets moving in and out in lockdown mode. Debug. Error. Swallowing proxy invocation. This process is missing array entitlement. It's a fault. More faults. And it's always connecting, auto connecting to Wi-Fi. So there's Wi-Fi here, Wi-Fi peer-to-peer, and regular Wi-Fi. And sharing D is a common thing. Wi-Fi peer-to-peer, Wi-Fi here, and sharing D. And of course, there's always an active connection when it's in lockdown mode. There we go. Packets always moving. It's Cloud Mobile Documents File Provider. MD Worker Shared. Debug. And this is Mailbox. Mailbox is not set up on the Mac, but Mailbox it is. Okay, lockdown mode. Mac did a fake restart. That has now changed. It does require a password now because my Mac was set not to ask for a password. So the genius figured it out last night that my settings needed to be changed so that a password is required. There's always an active connection, debug urgent, fingerprints, debug kernel, packets always moving up, in and out of the Mac. So constant, so there we go. Fault, XPC connection error. Sharing D, shared file list. Okay. And I just documented that sharing copy link is on again. There's packets moving in and out. Not an internal device. How many times does the Mac have to say it's not an internal device? Debug logging has been disabled. This is from June. So I've been mentioning to Apple, this is October 11, 2022, about kernel being debugged. Kernel needs debugging. Device does not have an internal battery. 696 fingerprints. Bug 115, 313, 226, 515, and etc. etc. Debug on August the 4th. Okay, Destiny and 3 consecutive senior advisor did not respond. Will engineering ever answer the question asked? Right, and this is there's silly 8 questions that they ask, and I'm telling them about debugging all the time. So here we're talking about let's see, checking the meaning. Upon checking the meaning of debug kernel, should be further explained by your senior advisors. Of course, they don't want to explain it, and this person on Apple Chat doesn't want to explain it either. Apparently, Sila, I have no information regarding that. Nobody wants to touch it. And here we go. Lots of packets moving in and out. Debug kernel on trusted client connection. Invalidate WP pairing. Okay. So wireless proximity pairing. Key is private. Debug. Sync default. There's a sync default. CloudKit. I don't use cloud. Loaded 1 authentication certificate for users private. Engineering said there's no user private. Yes, there is. I have a keychain manager. I know he is listening. Look at Dalabana is listening. So mask hash user is, or a shadow hash user is private. Lots of connection when there shouldn't be any connection because I'm in lockdown mode. Starting private. What is private? There we go. Lots of packets. Shared file list D. Lockdown mode. And there we go. So again, oh, there's Gina. So it split it into two sets. Okay, there's Gina. They don't want to talk on the phone, so they want to call back. Nobody wants to talk on the nobody wants to email. They want to call back. Okay, so there's Gina, and this is debug kernel. This is the recent uploads. There is still an active connection. At cyberstalking, a lived experience, channel 5 out of 4. 5 out of 5. So there we go. And